let me tell you guys something right now. Somebody told me that they were watching me play, like an IRL human was watching David play. And they said they kept seeing a Pokemon. Nice crib, by the way. And spit F drop. Don't think I didn't notice that. And they kept seeing a Pokemon a lot in the videos that was making me mad. And I was like, what does this thing look like? He said it looked like a tree. Huh? A tree? And the first guy, I thought it was actually Flygon. Rest in peace, Flygon. And then I basically went through like some of the sprites and I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It's Tyranitar. Tyranitar is a tree, if you guys didn't know. Take notes, take notes. Yep, that's exactly what trees look like. David's actually going to send in Zapdos right now. Because, yep, David figured you didn't have Rock Slide. You're a fibber, you lie, you cheat, you steal. You're all of those things. Actually, that is quite thematic. Your name is literally awful everything. Yep, I would say that checks out. This might be the first guy I've seen in probably the past 4 videos that does not have a Magneton. He sent back in Tyranitar. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder what movie gonna quick. David's gonna send in Tyranitar. Wait, oh, he has Brick Mist. He definitely has Brick Mist. He definitely has Brick Mist. I can live. I can live. I'm built. He sent in Mud. Curse you. Hydro Miss. What is wrong with you people? Skarmory. What is wrong with you people? I'm so sick and tired of people using Skarmory. That is such a lame Pokemon. David's actually going to bring in Charizard. Yeah. Yeah. David's going to... I hope to God you just send in like a Blissey right now so I can use Beat Up on it. I am not the biggest believer of Beat Up on Charizard. I think it's much better on Dugtrio. And I don't even really like the move that much anyway. It's just David's wrong opinions as always, though. Dave's gonna sip on some fish. Bro stayed in and went for Roar. Gotcha. Well, Skarmory is no longer a part of this world. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think they're noticing that David has some flying type Pokemans. But I guess Tyranitar and Jirachi are not going to have too much fun. That is a swamp fish monster, dude. I hate that guy. Nah, I joke. He's pretty cool. He's one of the homies. David's actually going to let Tyranitar die. It's just too much with all these stinky spikes and whatnot. Plus, he could have missed 5 Hydro Misses in a row. That was a possibility. Dave's going to send in Charizard. You know, if he brings in Tyranitar, he's going to get cooked. Celebi cooked. Everybody's going to learn today. Now, I hope he doesn't... Okay, so Swampert just died. I don't think he has a Blissey. Oh, God. This isn't too far off from Blissey. You know what? I'll just die. I'll just die. David actually has Hidden Power Ice on his Zapdos. Some of you may have forgotten. So this guy's going to have to make a... Okay. All right. You're going to learn today. David hopes... yeah, you're dead. You're definitely dead. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Celebi. Oh! Oh! That's a stinky guy right there. You hate to see this cheater. David's actually... Protect. Okay. David made the right play. Now David's going to give you some Ligma. Don't flinch me. Hey, we do the 59, eh? David's going to click. That's a good question. David's actually going to go for Roar right now. Some pro gamer moves right now. Oh, it's you again. What the dog doing, huh? So, what are you gonna do right now, man? What do you want to do? What do you want to do right now? You're gonna kill David. Luckily for David, David has Jirachi, who resists that cringe. David can go for a Combine now and kill everybody. Well, actually, it's not quite over yet for obvious reasons that I'm not gonna say out loud. You're just gonna have to watch. He got rid of the Ligma. No, I think I can survive and... Oh, well, you said... Wait, no, I should be fine. I think I'm going to be fine in the end. David's going to go for Hidden Power Grass. It did a lot. He missed Fire Mist, genius plan, and they forfeited. That guy had a 1619 rating. Why was I battling him? We don't know. That always happens to David. I thought that guy would have Earthquake. Mama Mitch? What? 10-15 because the first 10-14 of them were taken. David's going to go for Thunder. Oh, this guy is barely faster. Oh, perfect. They planned ahead for this disgusting Smeargle guy. They put Zapdos to sleep. And they got a Shellac. What are we going to do? What on earth are we going to do, people? David's going to bring in Skarmory and set up some spikes. Have some spikes. You know? I didn't think he would do that, so now I'm sad. And then he blew up David. Oh, God. Disgusting. That Smeargle did a lot more damage than I wanted to have happen to David. A lot more. Well, this is really bad. I guess David's going to send in his Tyranitar and just go for a Dragon Dance. David hopes you don't have Will-O-Wisp, and if you do, you could just miss, you know, unlike that Smeargle. Smeargle, that guy, he's a dastardly fellow, huh? David is gonna. Oh, you're banded, huh? Okay. It's good information for David. Should David? I don't think I'm gonna kill him with Earthquake. So David's instead gonna bring in Flygon here. Interesting. I think actually the correct play was a Dragon Dance. That was definitely the move to make back there. David instead's going to bring in Jirachi this time around. Who's he got? Swampert? Oh, perfect. All I got to do is go for a Calm Mind here. I can live an Earthquake. If he doesn't even have Earthquake, that's even better. If he switches into Gengar, that guy's going to learn today. Oh, that might be an issue. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, I did some good damage to it, KO. Earthquake. He doesn't have Dragon Dance, and if he did, he didn't click Dragon Dance, which is all I care about. And now David's going to eliminate Tyranitar. So that's good. That's not good. This is the same thing that happened last time. You just had to show up and ruin the day, huh? You will rule the day. God, we got Charizard. All right, I'm going to send in Charizard on an Earthquake. He went for a... This guy, man. This guy. Every single Aerodactyl owner... You need to be studied. How are you allowed out here in law with the way the rules are? You should be captured and taken to Area 51 for your crimes. Because now David's going to lose. And if David loses, the battle was not a good one. It was rigged from the start. I should have anticipated as much. I don't like you. I'm pretty sure David's lost, right? I mean, I can live that. But David's... Yeah, I lived that. But David is not going to live Gengar. Well, that's not good. David died. David still has Jirachi, though. Maybe? I mean, I guess Psychic should blow this thing away. And if you bring in Swamp... Yeah, no. Psychic is the right move. That should eliminate this dude. Yep, and then I have Hidden Power Cringe. The thing is, I don't think it's going to kill Swampert. David's going to click it anyway. It definitely did not kill Swampert. And then he went for Earthquake. So it's all up to my sleeping Zapdos. Oh, ay. Oh, he's got Ice Beam. Oh, God, I need you to wake up. He didn't wake up. David lost a battle. Just end the video right now. Bye.